in our post game, right? One of the classic blunders is fight a land war in Asia and underestimate Calipari with his freshmen. And he's playing all these young kids, and you can just see them evolving right in front of your eyes as they play more games. Each game they get a little better, and you can just see his imprint on this team. And they're just getting better and better, like I said, every game.
Do you foresee that as being an advantage for you, having maybe the most experienced group in college basketball right now, the only tournament team to return all 5 starters against a team of freshmen?
Well, you'd hope that you could make that part of your advantage, or but first of all, you have to get past the physical part of it, and be able to make that a factor in the game, and that's one of those easier said than done. I mean, he's assembled, maybe one of the most talented teams that's ever been assembled in college basketball, and like I said, he's making them better with every step and with every practice and with every game, and I'm seeing that as I watch film.
What scares you the most?
They're rebounding. They're probably one of the best rebounding teams, and they can just physically, it's like me in the driveway with my 9-year-old son sometimes. There's just nothing he can do about it. So that's probably the biggest thing. Is it's it's one of those. I've faced great rebounding teams before, and you can tell your guys and you can try to do the right thing, but there's physical limitations that when you see all these 7-footers that just fly to the ball, and that's the other thing that's always underrated with his teams is how hard they play. They always play really hard, so we're not going to just see some confused freshmen. That's not how they are. They just play really, really hard.
You have one key rebounder in Ryan Watkins, who's how tired is he going to be on Tuesday night having 3 or 4 guys?
Well, yeah,
bigger than him?
There's absolutely no question that Ryan can't do it by himself, and we can't rely on Ryan to go get 14 boards and we'll all just stand and cheer for him. That's not going to happen. I mean, we have to. I always say that quote: "We have to rebound like our hair's on fire." It has to be. Our life depends on it, and for us to even compete with them, it depends on it.
You could go down the line and say this guy All-American,
Yeah.
All-American, this guy, but it seems like Julius Randle kind of stands out in what he's done in the early going. How hard is he as a matchup problem for you?
Well, as soon as you say that, then you start talking about all the other guys, and you're like, oh, well, he's playing so good, and this guy can do so much, and you just go down the line, and so it's not one guy, it's the accumulation factor. But Julius Randle, could be the #1 pick in the draft, no question about it. I mean, if I'm picking, I don't pass by Julius Randle.